Hello! Live on this TV thing. If anyone decides to see what I'm doing in the near future, I'm gonna take apart a hard drive with magical effects. Hello, Ashley. How are you? Haven't seen you in years. I hope you're well. How are the kids? I'm just kidding. I don't know anything at this point, but if you want to say hi for a minute, you can leave a comment. I can talk to you, and I'm going to tear this beautiful hard drive apart in front of our eyes with some fancy cuts. Cut! Hard drive. So, if you like hard drives, then you should probably stop watching right now. So this is going to be painful as heck. You need one of these fancy star bits. Hello, positivity bot. I don't know what this positivity bot thing is. I think it's just an automatic kind of thing to make sure that I'm not cussing too much on the TV. Hard drive tear down. I tried to get two of these webcams to work, but it didn't really work. I don't really know why. It works to have Canon going. It works to have my fancy camera going. But not to have two simple cameras. Maybe because they're exactly the same. Most important thing with any hard drive teardown is to take out all of the... Ooh, look at that! It's got normal little Phillips bits. Luckily, I have every single screwdriver under the sun within 6 inches of my body. I took apart one of these a moment ago just to try things out. Here's the carcass. Delicious hard drive bits. Whoa, look at that. Took a bunch of screws out and it comes right apart. Ah, yes, here's the tricky thing. If you're concerned about why does your hard drive not open the way you want it to, it's because they threw the dirty screw hiders under that useless information plate. Cut! This is me doing things to a hard drive. If only I could have both together. Ooh. I suppose I can. Start like this. This is a much less effective way. But oh well, here I am. Live. You know what I wonder? Nobody cares. And cut! Bam! So back to just quickly, slowly, whatever you think, taking this hard drive apart. I'm tossing the screws aside since I'm not going to put this back together. Once this is done, it is done forever. What's that sound? I hear this weird high-pitched squealing. I don't think it's me, but whenever one coyote hears a squeal, it's either a dead animal, a dying animal, someone eating an animal, or someone eating a TV. Not a favorite thing. This is fun because it's also a test of how fast can I take apart a piece of electronics? Ooh, look at that. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't know what most of these things do, but you can tell the number of pins coming off any given chip means that it does more things. If it's got a lot of pins, it does a lot of things. If it's got a few pins, it does less things. Because each of these pins is essentially a variable. It's adjustable. I'm confused. Why isn't this coming off yet? Because this screw wouldn't quite come out? Aha. There are more screws hidden underneath. I don't know. I'll scratch it up so I can find out. I think that should be it. So we'll keep taking off the other screws first. Bam! Ooh, what's that? Random piece of metal. I can talk to you directly. Doing a live teardown of a hard drive. Real fascinating stuff. If you like breaking things. If you don't, turn off right now. But I can talk to you if you have any questions. Like, how do you take apart a hard drive? With a lot of vigor and intensity. Sometimes anger. You need to channel any aggression. It's a good way to just break things. Aha! Another piece of metal. I can't tell you what this is for because it seems to just be weight. Come on. Where are you hiding, little screws? There are you. I will get you all out. I will take you apart. Sometimes, since we're not putting this back, oh, look at that. Popped right off. You just needed to shove a thing right in there. Hey, Spencer, you ever torn a hard drive apart? If you got questions about it, you could ask me. But I'm sure you are an expert in breaking things, so this might not be the channel for you at the moment. But my theory is if I do at least one useful, ridiculous thing a day, then perhaps the internet will be thankful. What's up, Brian? How are you doing? You got any questions about taking apart a hard drive? Or excitement about the thrill of breaking things? This is what I'm doing right now. Using one of these star bits. Yes, Ryan waves and says hi. Woo! Fun. Now we're getting to the really exciting parts right now of where I have access to the hard drive magnets. Where did I put my other hard drive magnets? Aha, these things. Ooh, riveting you say. And thankfully I don't have to bother with any of the actual rivets. Hard drive magnets, quite riveting. Do not get your fingers in between these things. Luckily, I just used one magnet to pull off the other magnet. I love breaking and gearing. Gearing? What do you mean, Ryan? What does gearing mean? Unless you're talking about driving a car. So, we've gotten right to the guts of this thing. Now the next part gets a little complicated. Ooh, this was a bigger hard drive. You can tell by not reading the label, of course. Who reads labels? By the amount of disks here. And each of these arms is perfectly precisioned to read a disk. The last one of these I took apart only had one disk. Less memory. Can't tell you how much because I'm not reading, I'm just breaking. Now let's see. The arm itself usually has a screw out the back side. Anything else want to come off? Hidden under this nice thingy. They put some stickers on to confuse you. Rather confuse me. Where? Gearing to, ooh. Wrenching, tinkering. I appreciate you, Ryan. If you ever want to come break stuff with me, it's most of what I do these days. What am I making? Ooh, good question. I am stealing these hard drive magnets by my good friend, well, not good friend yet, but good friend of my girlfriend's, Justin, had all of these hard drives he was getting rid of. And I took all his magnets out of his hard drives so that I can make fun costuming and art things with them. We don't use enough high-powered magnets in our clothes at this point, so my friend Rick, he has a whole utility belt of hard drive magnets. So like you attach a hard drive magnet to a tool or whatever you want and have the other one on your belt, and then you just easily take things on and off. That's an example. Wow, I cannot find, it does not seem to, aha! This is a tricky one right here. The screw for the hard drive arm is on top. Sometimes it's hard to remove these screws because they are in contact with the neodymium magnet underneath. Oh. Ooh, it's going to break. These things are also beautiful. My girlfriend has a made out of these. Alright, where are we? Now to remove the discs themselves. Really the only skill involved here is finding which screws are hidden under stickers and saying, peace out. How you been, Ryan? Tell me what's been going on in your life. Aha! Who just joined? Hello! Wait, who is that? Hajime? Shoot, I totally forget how to pronounce your name. Can you write to me the right way to say it? Aha! Whoa. You're welding aerospace systems? Ryan, you crazy man. That's a skill. Oh. Now here's where things get tricky again, is as you get deeper screwdriver starts sticking to the magnets. Gotta be real careful with these things. Do not get your finger pinched between two of these unless you do it slowly and carefully. Like that. If you're similarly foolish, you could put two of these magnets on your nose. Oh man, that might give me a piercing if I tried though. Where do you live, Ryan? Here?